Once again, everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time joining me today. Hi, my name is Hannah. I make a lot of different videos here on YouTube, sometimes story times, sometimes tattoo related, makeup related, jewelry related, story times. I think I said that already, but yeah, it's a mixed bag here, or baby videos like today. So anyway, if you haven't checked out my playlist on the channel, whether you are new or a returning subscriber, I highly recommend you check those out. I like to believe I have a little bit of something for everybody here on the channel, but without further ado, let's jump right into this very exciting video. So as you can tell from the title of the video, this is all about the gender of our child. We found out that we are having a beautiful little boy. We are so excited, over the moon. I really wish that I would have had somebody, you know, record at the ultrasound yesterday or something. We had a lot of family members there, so I don't know. I just wish I would have had somebody kind of record what all happened, but I didn't really think to do that. But we did it through a elective ultrasound company, business, whatever you want to call it. It's a local business. It's like a mom and a daughter who run it, so that's really neat. We were able to find out right at 14 weeks, because today I'm 14 weeks and 2 days, so that's really awesome. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already, you know, seen the post and everything, but if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend that you go over there. That's probably the best way to keep up with me outside of YouTube. I post on there somewhat regularly when I remember to, so yeah. Also, I do have a private Instagram that is only for my friends and family, so if you come across that, please do not request to follow me, because your request will be denied. That's happened to several people now because they found my private Instagram, so don't request to follow that unless I know you in person, because you're not going to be allowed to follow me. But anyway, so yes, it was very, very exciting. The ultrasound technician said that he is very active. He wouldn't stop moving. We could hardly keep the heartbeat, because we were trying to get a steady heartbeat for a few minutes. So because they do a heartbeat stuffed animal, they record the heartbeat and put it in a stuffed animal. So they need a certain clip of the heartbeat, and we were having trouble getting that because he wouldn't stop moving. As soon as we would find it, he would move, or he would twist around and all that stuff. So he's very, very active. We did eventually manage to keep him still long enough to do the heartbeat thing, so that was cool, but he was definitely being stubborn on that one. But yeah, so we are having a boy, and his name is going to be Grayson Quinn, and we're very, very excited because we wanted a boy, but we really thought that it was going to be a girl, because we did some old wives' tale methods of testing to see what the gender is supposed to be. I think we did the baking soda test, and we did the Drano crystals test. And you can look both of those up, but they both said girl, so obviously those are not reliable. They are old wives' tales. But yeah, I was totally convinced that it was going to be a girl, but boy was I wrong, because the ultrasound lady knew immediately that it was a boy. So I was just wow. Within probably 10 or 15 seconds of starting, she was like, so do you want to know the gender? But yeah, it was awesome. We were probably in there for 10 or 15 minutes. She did the 2D, the 3D, and the 4D ultrasound. So that was really cool to see. We got to see him moving, and we could see his mouth opening and closing and stuff. And he put his arms up, and he was trying to suck his thumb. It was adorable. And you know, it was just a really, really cool thing to see. And it was too I don't know, it kind of just shows how far technology has come, because my mom was there and she was like, wow, this is nothing like when I was pregnant with you, which obviously that was 21 years ago. But she was like, I got an ultrasound one time, and that was to find out the gender. Like, they didn't do ultrasounds just, you know, like this, like they do now. Because, I mean, the place that I go, the doctor I go to, they do an ultrasound like every single visit, which is once a month. But yeah, she said that they only did one to find out the gender at like 20 weeks or so. And then my grandma was like, yeah, we didn't have ultrasounds. I'm like, how did you know what you were having? And she's just like, well, they generally decided by the heartbeat, because if the heartbeat is over 160, it's supposed to be a girl, and if it's under 140, I think it's supposed to be a boy, which is not reliable, because the heartbeat, the baby's heartbeat has always been over 160. Like last doctor visit, it was 166. At this ultrasound, it was 164. So that's not really reliable. But that's how they figured it out back then when my grandma had kids, which is kind of like crazy to think about. And I don't know, they didn't have ultrasounds or anything like that, or if they did, they didn't have them at the small town clinic that she went to when she was pregnant. So it's just really crazy to see how far things have come. I don't know, it's crazy. And you know, I was asking her, I was like, how do you know like everything's okay? Like how do you know what they're gonna look like or what they look like in there? And she's like, you don't, like, you know what they look like when they come out. That's how you know. But I don't know, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy to think about. But yeah, we are having a bouncing baby boy, and we are incredibly excited about it. Like, I am just over the moon, because I was so shocked and so surprised, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I was not expecting it to actually be a boy. I mean, we wanted a boy, but that's not what we were expecting. We were totally expecting a girl. But yeah, and pretty soon this room will become a nursery, which is not really gonna mean very much for our child, because I'm not gonna go like all out and repaint the room and do all that stuff. It's literally just gonna be a crib in this room, pretty much how it is now. There's a bed right here. I'm tapping on the little footboard, whatever you call it, the end of the bed. And anyway, we just have to take this bed out, and we're gonna put a crib over there. So yeah, we're not gonna go, you know, crazy. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys are enjoying being along for this journey, because it's an amazing journey. And I don't know, it seems so surreal. Like, I don't know, it doesn't seem real. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. Leave me a like if you liked the video, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, because I make new videos every Monday and Friday. Thank you guys once again so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.